This is from episode 1 and chapter 3, and it's from the chapter called Fish, Frogs, and Alluvial Fans. One morning, while in my late teens, I woken up early to go fishing with Eddie, one of my younger brothers, at nearby Blydenburg Park. Just past the skunk cabbage and muck at the swampy eastern edge of Stump Pond, we usually caught largemouth bass and sometimes reeled in bluegills and yellow perch. The pond was the headwaters of the Nessequa River, which flowed into the Long Island Sound. As we started casting from shore, we noticed a large American bullfrog right along the edge of the water. I caught all kinds of snakes and turtles and lizards and frogs, but never a bullfrog though. Usually the much smaller piccolo frogs and Fowler's toads. I crept up to give it a try. Somehow I was able to reason that instead of trying to grab where the bullfrog was, I should try to catch where the bullfrog might be in the air once it jumped. I was dumbfounded and 100 times more astounded than the bullfrog when it actually managed to snatch it around the waist mid-jump. I certainly would have garnered the highest admiration from Steinbeck's Mac and the boys, even after the grand success of their frog collecting foray within the pages of Cannery Row. It didn't take more than a few microseconds to hatch my plan. My sister, Marie, was a big Kermit the Frog fan. So I hightailed it out of the park, leaving my fishing gear with my brother, jumped on my bike, pedaled like mad with a giant frog in my hand as its long legs dangled in the airstream, and ran into my house and snuck up to my sister's room. My good luck held out. Not only was she asleep, she faced me and slept on the edge of the bed. I got real close and put the bullfrog a few inches from her nose. I started calling softly, Marie, 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 until she woke up and screamed. Knowing a little of my family history explained a lot. I was the oldest brother and she was the only girl of 6. Out of all of us, she was the one to become a herpetologist with a side expertise in bats. I like to think I had a helpful influence on her career choice. You never know what experiences will make lifelong impacts on kids. And
my goodness.
Is the bullfrog.
Growing up with older brothers, I sympathize with Marie.
Yeah. And again, for those who don't know, a herpetologist is a scientist who is an expert in reptiles and amphibians.